Hello, everybody. It's Tina Brock, the producing artistic director here at the Idiopathic Ridiculopathy Consortium in Philadelphia. And I'm also your host for Into the Absurd, a weekly virtually existential dinner conversation where for 50 minutes every Saturday at 5 p.m. we get on up to the table and we talk to artists and creatives in all different ways, means, shapes, and forms. And for 50 minutes, we examine what they're thinking about, what they're excited about, what led them to make the choices they did, the work they're doing now in the studios and on the page, and what they're thinking about when they return, if they have not yet returned to those places where they make the magic. We have been wanting to do this show for many years, but as a small theater company, of course, you're always busy just making the sausage, as they say. And so now we had that time to be able to step back and just get to the table and ask the questions and be illuminated and find out what people are thinking and get excited about the work of our colleagues in this community around the country and even around the world, which is one of the things that's been so exciting about this particular virtual format. And we will continue to be here after we get back onto the stage. Hopefully that will be in 2021. Our mission here at the IRC, Idiopathic Ridiculopathy Consortium, is to illuminate the works of authors, existentialist and absurdist authors from the loosely defined theater of the absurd. And of course, they include Samuel Beckett and Eugene Ionesco and Franz Kafka and so many other artists that we've had the pleasure of exploring over the last 16 years. And we do it with you as the audience. So hopefully when we get back on that stage, this show will continue and we'll look a little bit more deeply into the art and the theater that is happening in our community. And we'll continue to have these close-up conversations with people. The time may change, but the intent will remain, and we'll keep you apprised of that as we go forward. If you're on the Idiopathic Ridiculopathy Consortium's mailing list, you'll get an email from us every week, and that has a Zoom link, and it has photos and all kinds of biographical information on the guest that's coming up for that week. If you're not, hey, head on over maybe to the IRC's website and just sign up for the mailing list, and then you'll know who's going to be on the show every week. You can always just head on into Facebook at 5 p.m. on Saturdays, or you can go on over to our YouTube channel, Idiopathic Ridiculopathy Consortium, and catch all 32 episodes that are cataloged there now. Or if podcasts are your thing, we're on iTunes, Spotify, iHeart, and the major platforms, and you can find Into the Absurd with Tina Brock there. So those are all of the ways that you can become a really important part of this conversation. We so value your questions and your observations in the Zoom room, the Zoom dining room every week, and in the Facebook chat. It's so important to hear what you're thinking and to give us that feedback and our guests that feedback on the excitement that is engendered around people's artistic pursuits. To that end, I hope you'll join us when Dr. Rosemary Malague joins us at the IRC ITA dinner table on Saturday, February the 20th. Dr. Malague is the head of the Theater Arts program at the University of Pennsylvania, and she is an author, an actress, a director, and we'll focus in on her book, An Actress Prepares: Women and the Method, which is the first, feminist exploration of the American Stanislavski training, sort of actor training programs in the United States. And I'm really interested to dig into that book and Rosemary's thoughts on that. Also, how it overlays for her being an actress, being a director, heading up the theater program, and the book, how all of that comes together and how each of those parts informs each other. So that's the conversation that we'll be having with Dr. Malague on Saturday, February the 20th at 5 p.m. And I do hope you'll join us and be a part of that. We have a really exciting roster of guests, artists from New York, from Philadelphia, from around the country coming up in the next couple of months. And so if you head on over to the IRC's website and you get on our mailing list, you'll never miss out on a single conversation, a single guest. And if you do, hey, just head on over to Facebook or YouTube and you can catch them there. So thanks so much for being here with us over the last, so many months. An idea we've wanted to pursue for some time, and we did it, and you're there and making it happen, along with the wonderfully creative spirits in our community and around the country. So thank you for everything you do to keep creativity flowing during this time when we can't share it with you together in the room. Soon, we hope that will be on the table. Until then, we'll meet you in the virtual dining room Saturdays at 5 p.m. Until then, keep that mask on, be safe, be healthy, and be creative in the week ahead.